It's gonna be a bang, I tell you.
Today, we're going to be driving this Dodge Viper. This is a car we have yet to build. I think I've said that way too many times now, but that's the business at hand. We have only built, I'm not even joking here, half of all the cars available in the damn game. So we better get to it. We better get it done. We have got many whips to build, and the Viper is one of those that is definitely high up the list. It's one of my favorite go-to American cars, and I just haven't really got round to doing it yet. We've actually built a few cars with the engine that is inside this, and it is in fact an engine we are planning to stick with. So normally, when we come to building the whips, as I said, we swap the engine. We try and choose the best available engine for the vehicle, but it would appear that in this case, the best engine is that's already available as a standard. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to stick with the standard engine. It makes the most sense. What we're going to do, though, is throw in some Ultimate Plus parts, as we always do. We're going to throw in the best of the best, and we're going to make this thing the highest horsepower level we can possibly get. The question at hand is, can we build a 400 plus drift car? Probably not. We're pretty damn close, though. That's so annoying! 392. It's so damn close. It's so damn unfair. The 0 to 60 does improve, so I'm kind of tempted to do that. We need a little bit more of the low end. Of course, if we go for the dual turbochargers, can we go for the normal turbocharger setup? Will that improve anything? Will give us a bit more horsepower? But other than that, no. It will not improve. We can't. We're so close. What car can actually do that? Is there any car out there? Let me know. Is there a car out there that is 400 plus and a drifter? But I guess it's probably time we should play around with some of this stuff here. If you didn't know, you can actually increase how much power the nitrous has, the nitrous mix, the nitrous duration, a bunch of those things. So what I'm actually going to do is probably play with... Ooh... What makes sense for a drift car? I'm actually going to swap out the NOS that we actually have already put in here because I don't think it's the most sensible option. I went for the big single tank. But this is where we talk in business. We can get a nitrous refill perk if we want to, if we want to be a baboon. But now we've got a task of making this look better than it already does, because it already looks damn beautiful. Damn! I would... We can remove the stand. Oh, as actually, I was going to say remove the standard lip. It adds a lip onto the lip. Just beautiful. I think the little lip on this is probably what we're going to go for because it looks beautiful. I love the little lips. It makes it very nice. And we're going to actually throw in a little bit of a tint there. I say a little bit. We're going to go for the biggest tint. We're going to go for a wide body. Yeah, let's go for the wide body kit. Let's go a little bit ridiculous. Let's go a bit stupid because otherwise we can't do anything at the front. That I do have to say, of these options, I'm gonna say the Alchemist bloody vent on the side. Wait, is that actually got a hole there? I'm gonna say it does. I'm gonna say that ain't no fake vent, but it doesn't bring it out wider, which is what we need. Holy crap! I completely forgot how beautiful this damn whip is. Now, let's change this front bumper out a little bit and make it a little bit spicy. Ooh, I'm not sure what to think. I'm going to do it just because it's a little bit freaky. A little bit freaky-deaky. We're going to go proper craziness with the lip on the front, and we need some canards. It's the only one option we can put on the front. I know a lot of people are probably going to dislike the idea that I have had here, but quite frankly, I don't care. Leave if it bothers you so much. I think it looks great. And it looks beautiful. I think it looks a masterpiece. Speed Hunters. I'm going to go for the Alchemist again. Can we change the exhaust? Oh, come on. You're telling me we can't change that exhaust? Oh, wait, we can. We got to do it this side. I want to change the exhaust and have a big pipe sticking out the side. That's what I like. There we go. Beautiful. Very nice. And all that's left is the wheels, which this may take some time. And that's pretty damn sweet. I did see a vinyl that I actually think really, really suits this design that we've got earlier on, so I'm going to probably go back for one of those. But we do have some interesting designs that honestly make the front look really good with this front bumper. I really like it, actually. These weird bumpers, honestly, before I was always probably like, no, I will never throw these on. Well, it looks like I'm now eating my words because they do look quite good, to be honest with you. Especially with the white paints. I kind of like that a lot. And the blue, oh, we can smoke out the lights as well for extra added effect. Or we can go blue. I wish there were red tints as well. That would be Very nice. I'm going to go for the blacked out lights. That just looks venomous. Like a viper. We're going to lower this to the ground. And then we are pretty much there. Let's put an underglow. Let's give it a treat. I'm not sure what I'm going to make of this. I think we may have a little bit too much power. Which is why I put too hot on the plate. But we're going to find out if this is too hot. Because I'm hoping not. I'm honestly hoping that we can have one of the, at least our only and first and only high-end, very high-end drift car that has way too much power for any purpose ever. The only purpose this would be good for is a little bit of drag. And very clearly, I'm not doing a very good job controlling it. Did some increasing to the downforce. I think that may help us out with a little bit more control in the corners. We'll have to judge that in an actual drift challenge. Oh, mate, the NSX definitely feels better to drift. My NSX is still my favorite car to go to. Of course, there's better cars that I have yet to properly even build. I built an RX-7 right at the beginning of the game, and it was honestly pants because I didn't really pick the best parts for it for building a drift car in this blooming game. But now we're older, we're wiser, we're smarter, we're stronger. And we got new cars coming out, so we've got to smash through as many of these as we possibly can. But I am digging this front bumper. I don't know if it's just me, but I think it's pretty damn cool. I guess we're going to try and drift up the hill as well. We may as well. Oh, mate. This makes me want to drift again with the wheel. The wheel actually felt pretty good, especially with on how you had to counter stay. You had to do a bit more realistic control with the car. Drifting on a wheel is so good, so good. It makes me always want to map wheel type controls to a controller and see if it's actually any different, because I feel like that may help out quite a bit. Anyway, so we've got a drift event lined up just over here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to whip this snake around it. This is Barracuda. What do you even call it? What type of snake is it? I mean, it's Viper, right? Oh, really? Give me the lights. Give me all them lights. Show me, Bep. Whoa. That was really fast. I think it doesn't have to load AI car, so that is quick. But let's hope that we can at least beat the target score. 120k. If we cannot beat the target score, I will give up playing Need for Speed. I will never play it again. I'll quit before we even get onto the DLC that is going to be on Tuesday. Very excited for that, but let's whip it, baby. Let's whip the snake. No. Okay, stay on the track. That's kind of it would be somewhat useful to do. So 1200 horsepower. I'll be honest. It's a little much. Especially for this big boy right here. We're definitely going to get the objective. I think that I would highly recommend going for something a bit Japanese, maybe. If you didn't know, the Japanese stuff is pretty good at drifting. If you had no idea, would highly recommend giving that a go. But honestly, it's not bad. You just have to go. You have to take it a little bit slower with something like this, which is kind of useless considering the fact that we have 1200 horsepower. Why do we have 1200 horsepower? There's no need for 1200 horsepower. About to hit that objective. About to hit it. About to smash it. We destroyed it. Whipping, whipping, whipping. All around the place. To get it to swap direction, though, we can just tap the handbrake, which is a nice little thing. Normally, with a lot of the drift cars, you do have to fight them quite a lot, and at least on Need for Speed Heat. But on this, I feel like you have a bit more control than you would expect. I have the ability to counter steer quite a lot easier than most cars, though I am having to press the damn handbrake a lot. I do feel that NOS upgrade has been somewhat useless. Did we do the power upgrade? Because that felt like a power upgrade to me. At least the screen shaked a little bit more, and the effect was a little bit more aggressive. I haven't used any of those upgrades, any of those mods on vehicles yet. I've just been waiting. I don't know why I've been waiting so long, because honestly, the amount of times we could have built faster cars than the RSR technically by using those, of course, we'd then have to do a retest. But you know what I mean? It's just something you're going to have to... Oh! But you know what I'm saying? That's a vehicle tap. So that's a new drift move. We ain't talking about no wall tap. We're talking about vehicle tap. In the that is definitely going to eat you alive with that big front bumper. The gaping hole in the front that kind of looks like a Ford GT bumper. I got over double the damn objective. Give me a 22k. Woo! 23, baby. Damn. High speed. Driftman Mitchell off the bloody bridge. Jesus Christ. Damn. I'm actually very happy with how this turned out. I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a bit too much. It is realistically stupid. And I would not even recommend building this car. Because of the fact that the best engine is the standard one, that's a very rare characteristic for a lot of cars in this game. I'm sure it depends on what the situation is, what you're doing and stuff, but I'd say this is enough. This V10 is bloody plenty as it is. I think you can get a flat 12 in it, which sounds like a little bit of a downgrade if you ask me. Right, anyway, let me know what you think. I think it looks cool. I think it looks dope. I think it looks flat. We are on Tuesday going to be playing the new Need for Speed Heat update. So look forward to a bunch more content coming out. Of course, so we've got the new events, we've got the new vehicles, and of course the new vanity items to unlock and play around with customization. I am looking forward to it. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you know, and I'll see you in the next Need for Speed video. Until next time, peace.